Diva. Let everyone come in so we can see. Hi, Leslie. Hello. Thanks for joining. Gaze Glam Shop. Hey, thanks for joining. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you guys will have a little bit of fun today with my guest. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you all for being here. Hope everyone's day is going well so far. Hello, Michelle. Oh, do you? Oh my God. Okay, well, thanks for telling me. I'll solve that right now. Okay, so here we go. I was being Beyonce and had my fan going. Hey, Diane. Hey, Mariah. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Well, as you guys know, that this is a special edition of Brunch with Diva. My guest today could only squeeze me in for today, and I was happy to do it. I'm so excited that he's here, and hopefully I'll be bringing him on soon. I know, girl, look, I was trying to be Beyonce even though the hair wasn't going anywhere. I just still needed the whole fan thing. But thanks so much for letting me know, Michelle. Hey, Mariah. Oh, my goodness. I hope you guys have coffee. You know, my lovely assistant just brought my coffee. So I'm really rating. Can't be a diva. I know, can't be a diva without a fan. I know, that's so right. Hello, Snazzy. I'm so glad you could join us today. Hope you're feeling better. Oh my goodness. So, and without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring my guest on for today. Hold on. Let's just see here. Yay, here he comes. I'm so excited. We're just waiting for him to show up. Hello. Hello. Thanks, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, we're
Hello.
here. Clink, 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 clink,
Oh
clink,
wait,
clink.
hold on.
Yes. Clink, clink,
Okay.
clink,
Oh, they're so good. I'm sorry, I could not find my tripod, so I was like running around the house like a madman trying to figure out how I'm gonna set this up. So, okay, but we're good. We're here. No
Well,
problem.
welcome,
Okay,
Ryan.
wait.
Oh my goodness.
Turn off the Wi-Fi, so we're good.
Oh,
Hi, Leslie. Hello.
well, there's so many people here who are excited to see you, and I'm excited that you uh, graced me to come on Brunch with
Oh my
Diva.
God, are you kidding me? No. No, 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 Mama. Pleasure's all mine. I'm so excited to be here. I cannot wait.
Oh my God. Well, let's just dive on in because you know
Okay.
what? We're just kind of chatting about a little bit of everything today.
Yeah, we totally are. Many
So
topics.
no, you know, it's all about Ryan Jones.
Oh
You know,
yes.
so
Always.
I always ask everyone how they came up with
Hmm.
their name, but duh.
It's pretty self-explanatory, honestly. No, my this account started I think a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, like I want to have like a brand and I want to have like a fun username, but I was like, all the good ones are taken. Like I didn't want to be like a hanger because I feel like that's already been done. Like Jenna's empty hanger and there's pink hanger and there's a ton of other ones. So I was like, that's not like unique enough to me.
Right.
And then what else was it? Oh, there were some bad ones. There were some funky ones. I don't remember. And then I finally was just like, I was called ryansthriftfinds. Just short, sweet, to the point, simple. People know who I am.
I mean, sometimes you just
Hmm.
got to keep it simple. I mean,
Yeah,
because, uh,
exactly.
like me, favorite
Yeah.
color is pink. My nickname
Pink.
is Diva. There you go.
Perfect. Short, sweet, to the point. There you go. Exactly.
There you go. So, how long have you been reselling?
I went full time summer of last year. So
Hmm.
full time for about a year, part time for how old am I? I'm 21, like 4 or 5 years.
Oh,
It's been a
my.
minute. I know. I
You
know. It's
started,
been a
you
hot minute.
started as a pup.
I did. Oh, I was 16 when I got I was 14 when I started working at this consignment store, like a buy sell trade store.
Right.
And then it got to a point where I'd been working there for a few years and I was kind of like, why am I making all these people money when I have all this information? So I was like, I'll just go make my own money. So I started buying all their clearance stuff when I was like, 15 and just selling it online.
Well,
They're super
see,
fun.
hey, see how things work out. You were
Yeah,
planted there on purpose.
I 100% was. Universe said, you're going to work at this Plato's Closet for 5 years.
Right.
Enjoy.
And so once you and when you get all your, your knowledge under your
Mm-hmm.
belt, then you
Yeah,
branch out.
100%.
That's how you do the hey, that's how
Mm-hmm.
you do things. That's kind of how I've been with how I was with my nail career. I did nails for over 25 years.
Oh,
And then I
love a
moved on
nail.
into, very, and then I moved on to little stuff. I moved, branched out,
Mm-hmm.
went on my own, had my own
Mm-hmm.
business and all of that good stuff. But then,
Mm-hmm.
life happens and,
Yeah.
I had
Mm-hmm.
to let that go and move on to something else,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Mm-hmm.
psychology. And
Yeah.
you're in school and you're going to
Mm-hmm.
school for,
Art education.
oh my God,
Oh,
I love
I
art.
know. It's
I mean,
so fun. I get that all the time. And I'm like, oh, every time somebody tells me that, I'm like, my biggest thing is go get like air dry clay from like Michael's or go get a coloring book. And it's so
I
nice to just like
color.
sit somewhere and relax and like color or
Oh
play
my
with
God.
some air dry clay.
I wish you had said color earlier because let me tell you,
Oh,
I have stacks of coloring books.
I love a
I
good
have
adult
coloring
coloring book.
pencils. I have crayons. Hi, Lizette. Thanks for joining.
I
I have,
love a colored pencil. A crayon,
yes. Oh,
amazing.
oh my
Love
God, we
them.
could be color buddies.
Oh my God, let's do it.
Let's make it a thing.
Let's do it. That's 100%. Saturday night, glass of wine, adult coloring book. Let's go.
I
I'm there.
know,
Oh, that sounds
I
so
know,
fun.
because I love it. And you know why? I love it because it's so relaxing.
Yes.
It
Oh,
is
it
so,
totally is. It's such a zen activity. And it's just nice to
yeah.
like look at it when it's all done and you're like, ah, I made
Well,
that. I colored that in. I love
I don't know if you feel like me, but like this week has been just for homework.
it. I
And
know.
so
I know.
some days I just have to pull out the crayons or the
Oh,
color
yeah.
pencil and
Yeah.
just go into
And
that
just
zone.
like, yeah, just color some nature picture, color some like little mandala. 100%.
Oh,
A
I
hundred
love the
percent. It's
mandalas.
the best. Those are my favorite coloring
Oh my,
books. All those
I
little tiny
love the
pieces in them.
mandalas.
I love them. Oh,
The mandalas, or for me, I love sugar skulls. So I love
those
coloring in the sugar skull.
are so fun. Those are so
Oh my
fun. I
God.
love those. I
Oh
love
my
them.
God. I know. Oh, Lizette, you color too. Oh my God. Look at that.
Oh,
Girl, we're making it a thing. We got to
we
get some
should.
coloring going on.
Oh, that'd be so
Uh,
much fun.
uh, Morgan, no, she said it gives her anxiety.
Morgan, that's the point. It's supposed to take it away.
It's supposed
It's
to
supposed
take
to
it
help relieve
away.
it, not give you more. I know.
Well, if you guys have any questions for Ryan, just plug them in and we
Just shout them
will,
out.
yeah, we'll take care of it. But
Hmm.
right now, we're going to move on and talk about now, I want to bring up your YouTube channel because
Hmm.
we gotta.
Yeah, 100%.
So, you know,
Hmm.
and I, of course, am just a babe in the woods when it comes to
I
YouTube.
love that expression. I love that. I'm gonna steal that. I'm a babe in
I'm
the
just a
woods.
babe in the woods when it
Babe in
comes
the
to that.
woods. Oh, I love
Because
that.
yes, because
Hmm.
I actually just take my IGs and put them over there. So I
Hmm.
haven't got to the
Hmm.
point where I can just go live directly on there.
Yeah.
I think
Hmm.
I'm afraid.
No, it's so fun. It's really awkward for the first like 2 minutes because nobody's there for the first like 15 seconds. So you're just like, hello, hi. And then, gradually people come in and you can, talk and have these,
Oh my
conversations
goodness.
and do whatever. It's so fun. So fun.
Oh my God. I know.
Hmm.
But tell us about your YouTube channel. I mean, I'm sure everyone has watched you, and if they haven't, they are
Yes.
sorely missing out.
Oh, it's fun. So it started with Jack. Jack was the mastermind behind the YouTube channel. He was really bored his junior or senior year of college, and he was like, "I'm just gonna make a YouTube video. I do this resale thing." He's been full time for a lot longer than I have, even though I
Hmm.
was the one that got him on Poshmark, which is funny. So he
Oh,
was like, "Oh,
that's tea.
I'm gonna do like a haul, and I'm gonna do all this stuff." And then it snowballed when I showed up. I was like, "I want to be in the videos. Let me be on." So we did What Sold Saturdays.
I
We
love
did a
that.
few. Oh, they're so fun. We love the What Sold Saturdays. We did. some hauls, and if we watch them now, we're just like, "Ugh, why did we buy that? Why did I pick that up? What am I doing?" You look back and you're just like, what? Why are you so awkward? And then it's just like it's just taken off. We do a ton of like top tens. I think we have a top 10 coming out tonight, which is always super fun. We do a lot of like seasonal stuff.
I
We
love your top
do
10.
haul. Oh, they're nice for me because Jack is really good at doing research, and I'm
Uh-huh.
not. I'm the artsy fartsy creative one, and he's the like analytical. Like I'm gonna sit down and do the research. So I learn stuff every time I do one, and I love it. It's so fun. It's so fun. I sit there gonna
Well,
pretend I know what I'm talking about.
I took actually some advice from you guys
Hmm.
about how to notice your fake Louis from your real ones.
Oh, that's Jack's world. He's Mr. Louis Vuitton. He's
Oh,
Mr. Louis
well,
Vuitton.
I have to say it. So I have to say between you guys and my BFF, I found me a cute one.
Heck yeah.
You
Heck
know,
yeah. We
because
love it.
I was just like, now see, I have to make sure I wrote it down. Look, I was
Hmm.
taking notes on that
Hmm.
episode, and I was
Oh.
like, check, check, check.
They're so fun.
So
It's
it was,
especially with luxury, it's so hard
yeah.
because there's so many like little tiny like details, and some of those people that make all the fake ones, they have some of those little details.
Well,
But
I did a post a while back for with
mhm.
two Louis and a lie.
Oh, I saw that. You need to trademark that. You need to put that on like t-shirts, bumper stickers. You need to get that out there. That is amazing. I
I
love that
love it,
phrase.
and I'm working on trying to do something else, but I just need to come up with with the
Yeah.
inventory.
Oh, you totally
But
should.
I
Two
thought
Louis and a lie. I love
that
that.
was kind of you guys got to inspire that because of the whole
Oh,
message you guys were giving about be on
yeah.
the lookout for this fake, this is real,
Mm-hmm.
this is real, and it was just the tiniest things that you guys
Mm-hmm.
talked about. And I
Yeah.
thought, oh my God, that is so helpful for people
Mm-hmm.
who really want to either sell or, purchase for personal use.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what we really love to do with YouTube is like, we have this wealth of information. So like why not like spread it to people? Like why not help people? So especially like in terms of like luxury, like whenever, we do find a luxury piece, rarely, we go over it with like a fine-tooth comb. So it's like it's really nice to be able to like help people, like give them that comb almost and be like, this is what we do. Here's what you should do too. Hmm.
Well, okay, so Leslie wants to know, how is Mike?
Mike is good. He's so good. We were at my parents' over the weekend, and my mom loves him. She is obsessed with Mike. She takes him on walks all the time. She gives him treats all the time. They cuddle together all the time. He falls asleep, and she curls right up next to him and just pets him. It's
Oh,
adorable. I
he's
know.
adorable.
He's so sweet. He's so sweet.
Oh my God,
He's
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 so
a funny
adorable.
little
And
dude.
I love it when he just climbs in between you guys and you guys are trying to, and you're
We're
like, okay, you
like,
need to
hi.
go in here.
I know. We're like, Mike, move, thank you. No, he doesn't usually like the ring light too much because it bothers his eyes. But whenever we film, he sits right in front of, like, right under the light. He's right there, just
Oh my God.
passing out with a bone, just asleep.
He is he is so cute, so
He's
adorable. Let's say
so
the same
sweet.
thing. Mike is so cute.
He's so funny.
Oh my God, he is.
He's
But
such
you
a
know
funny
what?
little dude.
I love pets.
I know, me too. They're so
I mean,
fun. They're
you just
so
can't
cute.
help but love them. You
No, you
know.
can't. They're so sweet.
Excuse me. So I wanted to kind of talk about. I know we talked about kind of how you got started reselling,
Hmm.
but a question. Well, one of the questions that I had even before it came on was,
Hmm.
how. My question is. This was I'm quoting. My
Hmm.
question is, how did you get Ryan to stop thrifting to come on?
It was a lot of pain. I had to talk myself down from going to the Goodwill. I said, Ryan, we
I
can't. We have to.
know,
We have to go talk to Rhonda today. We have to go on Brunch with Diva. We can't go to Goodwill. No, it's funny. People are always like, "How do you find all this stuff in Iowa?" We don't find any of it in Iowa. Most of it. We usually source. So Jack's parents are from Minnesota, like up in the Twin Cities area. So whenever we find like the big bougie Minnesota haul, like that's always where it's from. We never find any of it in like farm town Iowa.
oh my God.
It's
Well,
really
that
funny.
is a question. Now, this is a
Hmm.
question I must say. Hi, Nikki. Um, this is a question that I must ask because
Hmm.
my best friend, I don't, she is the reason really why I follow you guys.
Oh.
April, I
Hmm.
tell you, she is amazing. But we always talk about why can't we go shop with Jack and Ryan so that we can find all the goods? And where are they finding all these goodies at?
Goodwill. You should come to the Twin Cities. It's so amazing. The thrifting is so good. I think because there's a lot of like new money up in the Twin Cities. So it's
Ah,
like, a lot of like new money mixed with, there's Mall of America that has a lot of really like high-end department stores and stuff. Just like
right.
has this really nice little pocket of just like good stuff all the time.
Well,
I
because
love
we
it.
were
It's so
we were
fun.
watching, I can't remember what episode it was, but we were watching,
Hmm.
I was like, did that come from Goodwill?
Most of it does, yeah. Goodwill or the bins.
I
We have
was
a few
like,
little honey holes that we're like,
oh
stud
yeah,
on them, like
right.
our little local places. But most, like a good majority of the stuff that we find comes from like Salvation Army, Savers, Goodwill, just
Okay,
just
so
flipping through.
Lizette has a question,
Hmm.
and it is Ryan, is it ever thrifted with Monica from Millie and Monica? She's awesome.
No, we haven't. I know that Monica lives in the cities, but I've never met up with her before. We meet up with Nick and Haley and see a resale, and Haley's hanging her all the time. But
Hmm.
I know Nick has talked to Monica before. I think they're friends, but I've never met her before. But she seems so nice.
Oh,
I know.
I don't know if I follow her, but I will.
She's really pretty. She's really
Um,
funny. And she finds some good stuff. I'm like, where are you finding all this? I'm like, where are you finding all
Look,
this?
see, like I'm asking you, and you're
Yeah,
asking where she
exactly.
finds it.
I'm like,
Because
where'd
I
you get
tell
that from?
you that
Hmm.
Ryan has this great skirt that I have my eye on, and I am
Oh,
just look.
that
I try to check
anthropology
on it
skirt.
every day,
It's so cute. It's so cute.
and
It's
and
so
we
cute.
even when you showed that skirt that day, I
Hmm.
was like, where did he find this? Oh my God,
Hmm.
that is so cute.
Hmm.
I just couldn't. I love how you guys find. I just was so curious how you guys source. Even though I know you guys go to Goodwill a lot, or maybe
Hmm.
even you do some arbitrage.
I think Jack is a lot better with the arbitrage. He has more patience than I do. I don't have enough patience to sit on a computer for that long. He has a lot more patience to sit down. And some of the stuff he finds, I'm like, who would sell this for $20? Are you kidding me? I know. I'm like, okay, good
Well,
luck.
Leslie said it's on her list to visit Ryan and Jack. Hopefully, I
Leslie,
can
you
keep
need
up with
to.
them.
You need to. Leslie, you need to. Just come to the Twin Cities. It's so fun. It's
Well, I
so fun.
definitely look. Once we get past the COVID.
I was gonna say, once this little glitch is over, hop on a plane and come up here. No problem.
Yes, yes. Look, I'm gonna have places to go. I'm just gonna say, look, I'm coming this week. I'm coming.
Yeah, 100%. I'll be like, okay, awesome. It'll
So
be so fun.
I know that I've had this conversation with other resellers before that,
Hmm.
and I know that you're probably like me.
Hmm.
When you have something on and someone says, "Oh, that is so cute. Where'd you find that?"
I'm
What do
always
you
just like,
think?
I always say, if it's like on me personally, I'm like Goodwill, or I'll say like the bins and just keep walking because people are like, I seem like mysterious. But a lot of
Like,
the
and then
time,
people are left set like the
people are like,
bins.
the what? Yeah,
Is
and I'm
this the
like, I don't
place?
know. Yeah. Most of the time I'm like Goodwill or like Christmas gifts. I think most of my wardrobe now, as I'm looking at it, is thrifted. I do have
Mhm.
some sweaters that I've paid full price for because you just can't leave them.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like most of the stuff I have is like from Goodwill or like from consignment stores or like a Plato's Closet, which I'm like yeah, because I love having a ton of like options, but I hate paying for them. Like I don't want to pay
Right.
retail for almost anything.
Well, coming from a girl myself, who used to pay full price for everything until again,
Hmm.
my BFF said, "Why are you
Let's go to the
doing that?"
thrift store.
He was like,
Yeah.
he was like, retail. Look under what is it? Retail. It's an app where you get all these discounts.
Oh, like retail me not. Hmm.
Yeah, retail me not. So I
Hmm.
started using that, and I was like, "Oh, well, hey, oh, yes, okay." I was, I was all
Yes,
down for it,
I
And
know.
then, and then
Hmm.
once I got into reselling, I look at prices like,
It's a level cheaper. Like $6 for this, too much. $1, now we're talking. That's what I do all the time. I do it all the time. I just think it's
what's
really
your
interesting.
highest? What's your highest you pay?
Um, it really depends. If it's for me and if I know I'm gonna wear it a ton, I've paid like 80, $100 for sweaters before on like Poshmark. But if I'm at like Goodwill and it's for me, I'm like I try to keep it under $20.
Right,
Because
right,
then, like,
right.
if it's for me, I'm like not looking at it as like I'm gonna sell this. Like, it needs to be as cheap as I can to make money. Obviously, most of my closet ends up on Poshmark anyway at some point. But I'm like, if I want to wear it for like a season or like an event I have to go to or whatever, I'll like under like 15, 20 is usually my max.
Oh my God.
I
Well,
know I'm cheap.
I think I paid up maybe once for
Hmm.
something because it's a jacket. I thought it was so cute. It
Oh.
was not my size, but I still thought it was cute for somebody. And I
Hmm.
paid up a
Hmm.
little bit for that. But
Oh yeah.
normally I try not to do that. Now, when I first
Hmm.
started, I was just grabbing stuff like I was crazy
Oh yeah. I feel
because
like
I didn't
everybody
know any
does.
better.
Your first two trips to Goodwill, you walk out with two carts and just like, what did I buy? I don't remember any of this.
Because I did not know any better, so I was grabbing everything under the sun.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
when I look at other people's closets and your closet, my question is,
Hmm.
how do you guys continue to sell all of the small sizes? I can't move a small size if my life depended
I I think a lot of it is based off of like the brands that you sell.
on.
So I
Mm-hmm.
think like a lot of my closet is like younger people stuff because it's like, a lot of Urban Outfitters, a lot of Free People, a lot of like Anthropologie, a lot of like kind of like younger people's clothing. And I feel like younger people just, especially with like Free People or like Urban, for example, like a lot of that stuff is built to be oversized. Like Free People, we call it Three People. You can fit three
Right.
people in, you can fit three people in it. I feel like all that stuff is just like catered to like a younger, more specific market, which I feel like are just tinier people. Like my sister. My sister is 5 foot. She weighs 100 pounds when she gets out of the shower. She's tiny. She is like the exact person that buys a lot of the stuff that I wear. She's really trendy. It's not like super expensive retail, but like you can still make a good profit off of it because you get it for nothing. So I feel like it's really based off of like the brands that you sell and like your clientele, especially when like people look at like solds and stuff, they see like Urban Outfitters, Urban Outfitters, Urban Outfitters. Like I feel like it's just kind of like built in there somewhere. But I love plus
Well,
size stuff. I love finding plus size
oh,
stuff. It
excuse
sells
me.
so much better for me, honestly, than some of like the extra smalls. Like whenever I find like Eloquii, oh my
Oh,
God, one of my new favorite like brands to find is Eloquii.
oh.
Is it
I
Eloquii? Is that
love
how you
that
say it?
brand. But
Eloquii?
it's so eloquent.
Eloquii.
It's
Hmm.
so, I had a hard time just finding it just out. But I just said the other
Hmm.
day that I was gonna just have to let my fingers do the walking and see what I come up
Hmm.
with. So
Oh
if I
yeah.
find something, I'll let you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I
But
feel like plus size stuff and men's stuff kind of have that same thing because like men don't donate their clothes. They just wear them until it's, two pieces of fabric and a button. And then
right,
it gets turned into a dust rag or like, a
right.
tooth
At
polishing
that
cloth or
point,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it's the same thing with plus size stuff that like it just doesn't get donated as much as it does like in the quantity of like
right,
smaller
right.
size stuff. Hmm.
Right. Now that I think that is too. Now when I did I've only been to the bins once because then COVID told me to stay home. So
Hmm.
I just when I was there I did find some really nice I found some Torrid, some Lane Bryant,
Love
Eloquent.
Torrid. Love
So
Torrid.
who doesn't love Torrid? And so by me selling strictly plus, that's kind of narrowed
Hmm.
things down for me of
Hmm.
what my niche was because
Hmm.
being a plus size girl, I know
Yeah.
plus sizes. So
Yeah, exactly. Hmm.
I stay in my lane. But
Yeah, exactly.
I did try to
Hmm.
sell, just a little bit of everything, but I
Hmm.
found that didn't work for me
Yeah. Yeah.
because I'd have it sitting there and
Hmm.
sitting and
And
sitting.
sit it. I know. I feel like that really is one of the great things about being in this business is you can like try something, or like you can, dip your toe in a different market, or like I could try like women's formal wear, something I don't ever do. And if it doesn't sell well, like I have four other avenues to make money
Mm-hmm.
off of it, instead of like I'm stuck with this like ugly prom dress, or you're
Right,
stuck with
right.
this like teeny tiny little stuff. Like there's so many different ways that you can make money off of that versus like selling it on a Poshmark.
Well, I honestly think that, it is very much so a trial and error type of
Oh, it
business. I
100% is. It
I always
100%
and
is.
I always tell people, look, you're gonna go through and you're gonna try this, you're gonna try that, and then you have people who can sell everything. They could just sell extra small to a 5X, and
Hmm.
that's
How?
beautiful. But everyone isn't, I don't think everyone is blessed like that. I think that
No,
everyone,
there's a
most
few.
people
There's only
have
a few people that can do that.
their
Hmm.
certain niche.
Hmm.
And so, I
Hmm.
just stay in mine. So with yours, now I have a small closet because that's all I can handle.
Hmm.
Now, your closet, on the other hand, ooh, child,
So it's.
ooh, child.
Oh, I know. It's, and it sucks
How
because
do
like,
you maintain, or what are your tips for your closet, how you run your closet? Just give us some tips of how you do things.
so I definitely would recommend any kind of inventory system. Me
Hmm.
and Jack both do. I do numbers. He does A through. I think he's at. Trying to think of the alphabet. He's got a letter and then a number, and he's got like 9 or 10 bins, and I have 9 or 10 bins myself. So it's in a two-bedroom apartment. So it's a lot easier and a lot faster to get stuff shipped, to make sure everything's in the spot that it's supposed to be, if you have like a system put in place that you can just like photograph with your item, do your measurements, do whatever, jot your notes down, throw it in a bag and throw it in a box. And it saves on storage. It saves
Hmm.
so much storage space. I remember when Jack was in his apartment, he had a bin system, and then he had an entire like hallway closet full of like pants and purses. That was it. The only thing in this closet. And I was like, when we move, we're gonna have to figure out some kind of shelving system so we don't have to do that. But
Well,
it's really, really, really beneficial.
okay. So, Posh is my purpose also wants to know,
Hmm.
Ryan, how do you and Jack share the responsibilities for your joint second closet?
So we both have the password to it. We both try to share it as much as we can, but especially with everything that's been going on, and we've both been super busy recently, we don't share it as much as we should. But we both just get stuff for it, most of the time, or not most of the time. Sometimes like I'll find more items to put in the second closet, and then sometimes he'll find more stuff. So it all kind of like evens itself out. But most of the time we use the money for like utilities, like
Mm-hmm,
rent,
mm-hmm.
so, or like
Right.
groceries. So we use the money that we make to go to stuff that like benefits both of us, versus like I pull out of the pot for something and he pulls out of the pot for something else.
Right.
But it's just a little like little side hustle, a side hustle.
It's a side hustle.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
So, what do you think that, or have you had an experience? What have you experienced that maybe seemed like a challenge for you guys, or you personally, with when it comes to reselling?
I pick up too much. I pick up everything. That's my big challenge. It's like I get so much. I can walk into any thrift store and spend $100 on. Do I remember what as I'm walking out of the thrift store? No, I don't know what's in those bags. Something. I thought it was good at the time. I don't know. That's my big thing. Is I am really driven to just pick up like anything. Like I'll give anything a try, which I think would be a lot better if we had more space, or if I had more
Mm-hmm,
time. But I'm like, oh, over the weekend when we were at my parents' house, we went to it was like a half off sale, and I spent too much, too
right,
much on stuff
right.
that I'm just like, should I have gotten all this? It's a lot of summery stuff. It's a lot of like small, but did I buy it? Yes, yes, I did. Did I
I
drag it
think
all the
we're
way
all
home?
guilty of that, Ryan. I think that, even I do a lot of online shopping, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I source as a lot of online. And I tell you, I just cart, cart, cart,
Oh
cart.
yeah. Oh, that's deadly. When ThreadUp does that big sale at the end of the year, I'm just like, okay, awesome, purchase, add to
Right,
cart,
right.
sold.
So, Glow Girl Glow, Nikki. Thanks for joining, Nikki. What's the difference between the joint closet and your personal closet?
The joint closet is it's not really brand based. I feel like it's just like trendy, cute stuff that we find in the bins that doesn't like retail for a ton. That's just like, can we get 15 bucks out of this? Sure. It's just like cute little like trendy pick me up things. And then we have the 5 for 25 just to like if people need, a little bit of inventory or if they just like want to get, something to add to an outfit or just something small and simple, like that's kind of what it's for. Versus like my personal closet, it looks like if Stevie Nicks on laundry day. It's just a ton of like lace and just dump all for the place. That's 100% what
Oh
my
my
personal closet
God,
is.
that's crazy. So
Hmm.
Anessa underscore Lee, she said, I love your hair, Ryan.
Thank you. I am in desperate need of a haircut. It's so long. Can I do
It
that?
looks good though. And Leslie wants to know, oh, look, I forgot the question. Ryan, what is your dream job and where do you plan on teaching?
Oh, my dream job. I would love to work for the Walker. It's the big modern art museum up in Minneapolis. It's so pretty. I would love to be the director of children's activities. We get to
Oh,
do all these, I would plan all these fun little like artsy, like modern art crafts for these kids. Oh, it'd be so much fun. And then where do I want to teach? I would love to teach. I don't know about downtown Minneapolis, only because I'm a horrible driver. So I'd
mm.
get lost all the time. I'd be like, I can't come to school today. I don't know where I am. Great. Uh, I would love to teach in just some like cute little Minnesotan suburb by a lake somewhere. It'd be so fun. Looking over my funky little art classroom, see like a lake. I would love it.
So what do you think is your long-term goal, your short-term goal? I mean, for
Short term goal:
Ryan.
graduate,
Right.
get out, finish school. Um, Long term goal: me and Jack are hopefully buying a house soon. We're moving into his parents' place when I student teach, only because like I don't want to deal with working some, funky little like side job where I'm trying to student teach and I have, Poshmark. So we'll save up to buy a house and then just like move into our nice little walkout and just,
Well, so
take it
just
away
out
from
of
there.
curiosity for
Yeah.
me, how
Hmm.
long have you guys been together?
Oh, we met my senior year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
So that was we met September 2017. Our first date was September 7th, 2017. And we went to my best friend's mime show at my high school. She was in a mime troupe. And I was like, you're going to come with me. And he was a little nervous, but I was like, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I promise. It
Well,
was,
you
it was
guys
a
have
really good
such
time.
great chemistry, and that just conveys over, when you guys are doing
Aw,
the panels. So, I
thank
mean, that's
you.
one of the things that really attracts me to people is just if I can just feel your personality. If I
I
could
feel
just
like,
feel it and it's just out there like whoop, you know.
aw, I
So,
try.
so I love that. I love that.
Aw, thank you.
Wanda, one, excuse me, Wanda Second Chance asks, I watch your videos and you sell a lot of bundles. Any tips?
So what I do whenever I see that somebody likes multiple items in my closet is I go into like their bundle in my closet and I share all the stuff that they liked. And I'm like, hey, whoever you are, thanks for liking a few of my items. I'll send you an offer on your bundle. Feel free to ask any questions. You know, thanks. And then most of the time, I get nothing. But some of the time, they're like, oh, hey, like, how does this fit? Like, how does this do whatever? And then a lot of the time, people just like accept the offer I send them, which is so nice. I'm just
Well,
like, thank you.
I think I have bundle phobia.
Hmm.
It's a thing, y'all. I made it a thing. So because because
Bunchophobia.
I always want a bundle for people, but
Hmm.
I think for me, I look at it like people have bundled stuff for crazy stuff for me. Like the other day someone bundled for me. And I was like, I didn't even like this.
Oh
So
yeah,
you just pick
that's a
something
little
from your
weird when
closet
people
and
when
bundle.
people just like share things to my closet, or when I get those random notifications that like so and so styling you. I'm like,
Yes.
don't stop it, don't style
So
me.
I so I have that in my mind, and so I
Hmm.
think it keeps me from creating a bundle for other people. even
Yeah.
though they like the stuff. But
Hmm.
I'm always like, should
Yeah,
I?
I only ever do it if it's like multiple in like a relatively short amount of time. Like if I check my phone and like overnight they've liked two or three of my things on a new bundle. But I always try to keep it like somewhat like casual. I don't want to be like, thanks for liking a few of my items. Like I'll send you da 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 da. Like I'm shipping da da da. Like just
Right,
like, hey,
right.
like ask any questions, like just short, sweet, casual. And then if they ignore it, they ignore it. But then if they accept, I get a little money.
Well, yes, maybe I need bundle 101 because
Yeah,
because I'm
you
always
totally do.
because I'm like, oh, I want to send it, I want to bundle it, but should I? Because I always hear that voice in my head. Someone
Hmm.
is styling you.
I'm like,
Why are you styling me?
like don't silence me. You don't know
Don't
what I
style.
like. Like you don't know what I wear. Ugh.
Oh, and this last one, I was like, ooh, and then,
Oh
ooh,
no, I've gotten a few of them. I'm like, really?
I was like, I know
Okay.
I'm 60, but I wouldn't wear that.
Oh no.
Or that $2,000 Gucci bag.
And you're like, okay. You're like, thanks for the thought, but I wish I had an extra $2,000 to spend on this.
First of all, Gucci and I don't roll like that. I'm a Louis girl.
Hmm.
you know. So I
Hmm.
was just I do have that phobia. I need to get past it. I know, I know. So with you having these this joint closet, I guess we
Hmm.
should call it. So how many items do you already have in there?
I don't know off the top of my head. If I had to guess, I'd probably say like 60 to maybe like 90.
Oh, okay.
I guess
So
it's
it's a
pretty
baby
tiny.
closet.
It
It's
lives
a,
in two big Christmas tubs in our in the second bedroom closet. Just, we pull them out when we need them.
so how do you deal with things? A lot of us go through and have our death piles. I just gave mine away. I just donated it. Because
That's
I
one way
got
to
so
handle it.
tired. I just got so tired of seeing it. And
Hmm.
someone actually was doing something really charitable. And so
Yeah.
I handed it off.
Hmm.
And I didn't mind. But how do you deal with?
The death. So we have a rule that like we can't really have a death pile because our apartment is so tiny. If we had a death pile, we would look like an episode of Hoarders. Just be piles of stuff everywhere, just mounds. But my death pile, I would say, is stuff I need to like fix. Like we call it the fix it basket in our
Mhm.
apartment. And half the time it's just like I don't remember buying this. Why did I need to fix this? Why did I even buy this? I don't know how to fix this. That's my big death pile. It's like stuff that I don't that I need to fix and have every intention of fixing, but that I don't because I'm lazy. I just don't want to get around to it. Like right now, I have I saw this morning. I have a little tiny Fendi, kind of like the Louis Key like it's like a
Mhm.
little Fendi Key, and I'm in the process of repainting it. I repainted one side over the summer, forgot about it, and it just lives on top of my bins. Paint
Oh my
sitting right
God.
next to it. There's a brush sitting next to it. It'll take me, a couple hours to finish it. But am I gonna do it? I don't know.
Oh my
Maybe
God. Okay. Look,
at some point.
I don't even, if it needs fixed, well, now I'm not going to say that. I've sewn on a button, I've fixed a little tear or something
Hmm.
simple. That's all I'm going to
Hmm.
do. If I find anything else wrong with it,
Back to Goodwill goes. Oh, we give it to
yeah.
my mom. We give it to my
Oh,
mom. My
well,
Janet is my lovely little seamstress. So we always bring her like IKEA bags of stuff we need her to fix every time. But she's like, okay. She's like, sure.
well, well, now that I do have a pastor friend who is
Hmm.
very well at repairs and fixing things. I'm thinking from now on I'll just stack it up and send it to her and let her,
Yeah.
do her thing.
Yeah, 100%. Send her a coffee and a
Yeah.
pile of stuff to fix.
So Lisette says, my husband Andrew just said, "Where's Jack? I'm not used to seeing them separately."
Jack had to go run errands today, and he has a tattoo appointment at 2. So he's getting his Halloween tattoo. Every year he gets a new Halloween tattoo because that's his big thing. That's his family event. So he's out doing that, and I was at home doing homework all day, and I will right after this because
And I'm going through the comments right really fast. Uh, your um, your energy and personality. You'll be a great teacher. Kids will love you. I
oh,
agree. I agree. only
I
share
love
their
it.
likes to bundles. Yes, I know,
Hmm.
spoiled, but oh my gosh, I'm just
But I feel like people understand it more if they like multiple things. Because I'm always like, if they are gonna buy, one thing, why not throw this other one on and save on shipping? Or like, why not like make it an outfit? Or why not, do
right.
whatever?
Well, now that's a
Hmm.
good idea. So,
Hmm.
excuse me. Hey, Roxanne. Oh, what's your question? What's the most random item someone bundled for you? I don't know if that's for me or you, but you answer.
What was it? Oh my God, I remember somebody. I remember in a haul fairly recently, I found these like wicker like chicken baskets. It
I
was a
saw
set.
those.
Yeah, it was like the set of three like chicken baskets. So somebody added to a bundle this like those like 70s like yarn tapestries where there was like
Uh-huh.
the picture that was like printed on the like netting and you'd like do the yarn.
Yes.
They added it was like a hen. It was like a handmade like chicken tapestry. And they were like, "Oh, I saw you like chickens." I was like, "Oh my God." It was actually really cute. I loved but I was like, "I don't know where I'd put this, but thank you so much." It was really funny. It was like,
Oh my God, that is
I
so
love it.
funny.
I love it. Or I get people that add like pug stuff to bundles to me all the time. And
Oh, but that's so sweet.
I'm like, I love it. If I had enough room, I would buy every single pug t-shirt everybody's ever added to a bundle
I
for me.
know,
I have them
right?
all. I love them.
Oh,
I
what,
know. It's
Lizette.
really cute.
Oh, Lizette, that does sound like a Zoom tutorial. I know.
Hmm.
Bundle 101. Oh
Oh
my
my God.
God,
I can see
Iris,
it now.
she says someone bundled a $400 item that I didn't even like. I know, that's like that Gucci bag. I didn't like that.
I think a lot of people just are like fishing for a sale or fishing for anything at that point. If it's that expensive, they're just like, who's going to buy this?
Oh, wait, what, Tiff? She says sometimes when I'm sharing from my laptop, I can accent my share it to an individual follower clicking too fast. Oh,
Oh, I've done that before.
yeah,
I've 100%
yeah,
done that before.
yeah.
Like,
I've
sorry.
done that too. You just gotta, yeah, you gotta be careful.
Hmm.
Yeah, Brittany, I do too. I try to avoid picking up flawed items.
I will pick up if it
If
has a
I
flaw
can-
and I know that my mom can fix it.
oh yeah.
In the cart it goes. If Janet can, sew a button on, or if she can hem it, or if she can do whatever, they
She
do.
says throw a button on.
Yeah,
Hey
exactly.
Wendy, thanks
I'm
for
like,
joining.
hey Janet, can you make room in your dry cleaning bag for this? Thanks.
Oh my gosh,
For
let's
my,
see where we are here. La, 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 la. Oh, are you originally from Iowa?
I am. I was born in Des Moines, cornbread, corn fed, as we said in high school. Well, my whole family's from Des Moines and surrounding suburbs. I've never lived anywhere else. Very excited to move.
So I'm just kind of curious,
Yeah.
because I love packing my sales is like my favorite part of, I don't know, of reselling. I just
Hmm.
love packing the things up. So
Hmm.
how do you pack your things?
I used to put everything in a like a clear poly, and then I'd put that into like a mailer. But like in an effort to be a little bit more sustainable, I just keep everything in a Ziploc bag in my inventory bin, which has the number on it, so it makes it easier for when I have stuff to put back in the bin. And then I just fold it up nice, throw it in a mailer, put a business card in it, smack a label on it. Out
He
the door she
says
goes.
pack a label on it.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
and I've seen you guys, the way you store your boxes and your
Hmm.
zippered hanging section and you, woo child.
We got stuff coming out of every nook, cranny, closet, drawer,
And
anything in this apartment.
I actually started using that inventory system myself, like you. I have the clear bins, I have the
Hmm.
Ziploc plastic bags, slapping the inventory number on it, and oh my God, and it's
It
so
makes life so much
helpful.
easier,
And
especially
then
when
I
you have
even
to ship. Life changing, life
right,
changing, life changing.
right.
So
And,
amazing.
and so what I do is I always take it out the Ziploc bag because I can reuse that bag for the
Hmm.
next time.
Yeah,
But
that's what I do.
I always jot it down on my little sheet or whatever until I can't find it.
Oh yeah.
And
Hmm.
then I'm
Like,
like, I mean, have you lost stuff like right
like,
when you sell it?
yes, I have. I do my very best. So whenever I list everything. It's actually sitting right next to me. I have my fun little punch list notebook that has no pages in it anymore because I ripped them all out. I got my little item, and then I put my little number next to it,
Right.
and then when I list it, I'm my new favorite feature is that SKU feature under
Mm-hmm.
in the Poshmark listing under the like private details. Put your little number in there right when it sells. I know where it's at, but sometimes if I forget to put it in the SKU, I'm like going to like
Right.
the alarm bells go off. I'm like, where is it? Like I don't know which bin it's in.
Well, I think
Hmm.
that we've all lost something because I tell you, I sold a skirt, could not find it, I thought I sold it. Couldn't find it. I was like, I had to have sold that skirt. So by the time I went back like 2, 3 weeks
Hmm.
later, doing all my inventory, the skirt was at the very bottom.
Oh, that's always how it is. It's always like
Oh,
it's upside down. You can't read the number. It's at the bottom. It got put in the wrong bin somehow. Like,
the very
nope.
bottom of my fall bin that I hadn't even, started listing it. I was like, oh my God, that is
Yeah,
so
that's.
crazy. Leslie said, Rhina, you sent her the rainbow mailers, and they are so cute. She loves them.
I'm so glad you love them, Leslie. Oh, those are my one of my favorite mailers. The tie-dye mailers. I love them. They're so cute.
Herbal threads. Oh, you use the SKU inventory. Oh, okay. I guess I'm not hip to the school SKU inventory, or either I just list so fast, I just don't go any
It's so nice. It's so handy. It says like it's under like private details at the very bottom, and it's like
Oh,
SKU, and then you can put like cost of good, which I
uh,
never do because I just don't. And
yeah.
then it has like notes. There's like a little note section. It's so nice.
Oh, I don't go that far now.
It's so handy. It's right under like the price where you put your
I guess
like original retail, whatever you price that.
again, again,
You learn something
I'm
new
done.
every day.
I'm done. So I don't even go. But you know what? I am going to go back and I'm going to start looking at that because
Hmm.
that would be so helpful to me. Even though I write it down, I'm still going to write it down because that's just how I like to do it.
Oh yeah.
But
Hmm.
once it sells and I can pull it up, I can see the number right then.
Yeah, right when you sell. So when you get the little email, this is like, congratulations, da da da, about your, da da da. It says like price, whatever, like what you get for it, and then if it's in the SKU, it says SKU, and then it has your little number. It's so nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lisa,
Purple Thread said
that's a good
there's a new
idea.
feature that also prints out the SKU number too. Oh,
That's a
that's
new one.
tea.
I was just saying, I haven't heard of that one yet. That's great.
That's tea.
Was that's what
Oh,
I should do. Put where I got it in the little note section. That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, I write it where I Oh yeah,
Good
that's a
to
good
know.
idea, Lizette.
Good to
That is
know.
real. Oh man, so out of everything that um we do for reselling,
Hmm.
what is your all-time go-to tip? Oh, the packing
Um,
slip. Yes, packing slip is new.
oh, we can do packing slips now. They released that. That's good to know. My biggest tip, um, oh, start from your own closet. Go to Goodwill, like, don't do any of that. Go to your own closet, pick stuff that you are, done wearing or that you're kind of over. Sell that, make a little bit of money, take that money and go to Goodwill.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Because I
think that
think,
that's the advice to give new poshers.
mm-hmm,
People who are interested in starting out is
mm-hmm.
to shop from your own closet first.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
yeah, I mean, that's exactly how I got started. And I pass that information on a lot. It's
Mm-hmm.
just, you don't have to go out and spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get
Yeah,
started. You've got
exactly.
hundreds and hundreds of
I was gonna
dollars in
say,
your
you got how much money sitting in that closet next to you that you never wear? 100%. My other really, really, really big tip is like just consume as much information as you possibly can,
Yeah,
as you possibly can. YouTube videos, Instagram posts, what else? Like Denali's like podcast, like just anything, because it's all
right,
free. You never have to pay for any of it, which is so nice.
right. I mean,
But like,
Leslie's podcast, a
yeah,
retailer
exactly.
passion has podcasts.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
ebooks.
Beautiful free information. Love to hear it.
Oh,
But it's like
yes,
that kind of thing is so invaluable because you can learn stuff, you can, get an idea of like brands, what they sell for, and different markets, different whatever. And then if you do pick up a new brand, get it as cheap as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jack always say, pick it up in the bins.
Well,
Pick it up by the
do you
pound.
guys have a favorite brand that you guys just love to sell or love to look for?
I feel like mine would probably be, um, oh, no, that's a really good question. It's probably like for like t-shirts, just as a
Mm-hmm.
category. It's not even a brand. I
Right,
sell
right,
so many t-shirts. I feel like Jack's, it's probably something expensive. That's
right.
something high. It's
Well, I
something high
know that
end.
you're into the graphics. I know you love the graphic tees.
I love a t-shirt. I really do
I,
love a t-shirt.
I do too. I love a good t-shirt, and
They're so,
I have to be clearly transparent. After I lost all this weight, over 200 plus pounds, I seek. Thank you so much. I seek out t-shirts because that was always in my head to be able to wear jeans and t-shirts. So now
oh,
it's like I'm jeans here, t-shirt here, jeans
oh,
here.
love it. Love it. Hi, Haley. I, if you know me in person, I think Haley just popped in the chat. Every time she sees me, it's a different pair of old Levi's jeans and a different t-shirt with some stains on it. That's it. That's all I ever, probably a sweater. That's all I ever wear. They're so comfortable and they're so fun. They're so
Thanks for
fun.
joining, Haley. Oh, she said I love you.
Hey, girly, we'll
Well,
see you this weekend.
oh wow. So yeah, what are your plans this weekend?
So October is Jack's family's big like Halloween month. Halloween's
Oh,
entire month. It's so fun. His parents' wedding anniversary is Halloween. His brother's birthday is in October. So we're up in Twin Cities all the time. We meet up with our friends. We go to all of our favorite little thrift stores. It's so much fun. We always go to Starbucks
oh, gotta go
because
to
I was gonna say because
gotta
why
go to
not?
Starbucks.
We always do. It's so much fun.
Well, so what do you guys have plans to watch Posh Fest?
I'm gonna try to go to the what's it like the State of the Union.
Uh-huh.
I think is what it's called, the big thing. But
Yes.
I have so much stuff I need to do this weekend. I really don't know if I'll be able to watch a ton of it, which makes me so sad. But I'll
Oh,
probably try to like drop in on like I know I have friends that are gonna be speakers, so I'll try to see like what they're talking about. I'll try to like pop in on their chat or Zoom something. But I don't think I have a ton of time this year.
well, I tell you, I'm excited about it because
I know I'm very excited for it.
actually it will be my first Posh Fest. So, and I had plans already to try to go if we were actually going to be, able to travel and go in person.
Oh, I
But,
wish.
things happen. And so here we
Mm-hmm.
are virtually,
Mm-hmm.
at least I'll be safe in my home, eat my own food, watch it,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
watch, and watching it on my TV. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
totally cool with that. And I am so glad that you took time out of your day to come have brunch with
Oh my
Diva.
God. I'm so excited you invited me. Thank you so much.
Oh my
I've had
God.
so much fun.
Well, to be perfectly honest, when um I was like, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And
Dive right in. 100%. 100%.
and so I had talked to Lizette about it or whatever, and I was like, oh my God. And she was like, well, all we can say
Posh with
is
purpose.
no.
Thank you, girly. Yeah,
And I
exactly.
was like, well, that's true. So I was like, you know what? Let me just put it out there.
Oh, it
And
was so
so
much fun though.
I was so
I
glad because
loved
you know
it.
what? I
Mm-hmm.
really wanted to get to know you better because we had a small conversation during the Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, I feel like we have a little rapport.
We have a history.
I'm sure we have yeah, we're good now. We're friends about, yeah, we're
Yeah,
friends.
exactly. Mm-hmm. Love
So
it.
I just stepped out on faith, and I'm so glad that you were able to take time. I know it was on you couldn't make it on my regular show, but I didn't care. I was like, look, I'm gonna call it a special edition because it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be so fun. I know. I'm so glad I was able to make it. I've
Oh,
loved it.
I am
It's been so much fun.
too. And look, we'll be chatting offline anyway, you
Oh,
know,
100%.
off of
100%.
IG anyway, because
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask, but I'll just, we'll ask that later. And so, but thank you guys. Thank you everyone who took time out to join Ryan and I for Brunch with Diva. I'm
It was so
actually
much
going to
fun.
be I'm actually going to upload this to YouTube later today. So
Oh,
if you
perfect.
aren't, yeah, so if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe to Brunch with Diva.
Please do.
If, I'm sure that I don't have to tell you to follow Ryan. You probably already are, but just in case you aren't, it's at Ryan's Thrift Finds. I want to make sure to get it right,
Hmm.
and follow him and Jack on the YouTube.
Jack
And
Valentine on YouTube.
Jack Valentine on YouTube. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on IG. And Ryan, love you to
Oh,
pieces.
love
You're
you
on your way
too. Thank you for
to
having me. It's been so much
bed.
fun.
Good luck with school.
Oh, you too.
Okay, bye bye, everybody.
Bye.